Right, welcome to Pulse Media Services, where we continue to bring to you news and happening in and around Nigeria and across the world. Now, the world was shocked when some group of young men, young officers from the Benin Republic, went to the media to present themselves as coup plotters at overthrowing the government of the day in Benin Republic. Now, Pulse Media Services, as a follow-up to what happened in Benin Republic, is here to give you some updates on the matter at hand. As we all know, the coup was foiled and it wasn't successful. And then this was based on information made available to the world that the president of Benin Republic is safe and that the coup plotters are on the run. Now, as a result of this, we have the update of the aborted coup retard in Benin Republic following the foiled coup attempt in that country. The Benin Republic requested NAV troops. As we all know, NAV is Nigerian Air Force support to dislodge coup plotters. As we all know, Nigeria is a big player when it comes to military might in West Africa. So the only available country to give immediate assistance is the Nigeria Air Force and the Nigerian military. This is according to the presidency. It says Benin Republic made two separate requests for the intervention of the Nigerian Air Force and troops in quashing the coup attempt in the neighboring country. So this actually means that it wasn't just air support that was requested. It also requested for ground troops. Now, the question begging for answer is that what is the Benin Republic military doing, especially those that are supposed to handle the ground troop? But of course, it is best known to them. Now, the presidential spokesperson said President Bola Tinubu acted on that request by ordering the Air Force to take control of the Benin Republic airspace. Now, we all know that the president is so mindful at ensuring that there's peace within the ECOWAS sub-region. Something similar occur in the Nigerian Republic, but of course, due to some politics of the northern Nigeria regarding this, the entire scenario, then the president couldn't act swiftly in that regard, so he had to let the coup go the way it went. But of course, Benin Republic is a very close ally to Nigeria, especially to Southwest, knowing fully well the historical antecedent of this country, especially to the Yoruba people. We have a cultural tie with Benin Republic. This probably explains why Nigeria had to act swiftly. So the Benin Republic also requested the support of Nigerian ground troop. Now the ground troop is probably to see if they can apprehend or, if possible, kill as many as possible of those fleeing coup plotters. Now, speaking on the success of the operation, according to this report, the operation was successful. Then we have the Nigerian Air Force says it conducted precision airstrikes on fleeing Benin coup plotters. Now we have this scenario of Nigerian Air Force giving us details of the operation in that country. It's a sister country. It's a very, very small country. And Nigeria Air Force said it carried out a successful a series of coordinated precision strikes against members of the recently foiled coup attempt in the Benin Republic. According to officials, now, the officials further emphasized that airstrikes were conducted with full consent of Benin. And then, of course, we know this is very, very important in international relations, international rules, and regulation governing the conduct of states at the international affairs. So we given this we a lot of people will want to know if that the consent of the Benin Republic was actually was sought before there was this military intervention into that state, because the Benin Republic is a sovereign state, therefore it doesn't need any form of military intervention except it is called for. Now, the question we may want to ask here that what were the regional bodies, other regional body doing, like Ghana and then other parts of West African sub-region. Now, looking at the entire scenario, and another thing we want to ask ourselves is now, why is West African countries attracting coup plotters? Is it that they feel that they want to ensure that the West African sub-region is we have military rules in and across? What is really attracting coup plotters to West African sub-region, knowing fully well that other part of Africa is not experiencing this malay as it may be. Now, with still on that report, it was a very successful operation, and then the Nigerian Air Force conducted that strike with full consent of Benin authority and in accordance with international protocols aimed at minimizing unintended harm while maintaining operational effectiveness. Now, authorities in both nations are continuing rather to assess the full impact of the strikes and coordinate follow-up efforts aimed at locating and detaining any remaining coup element. Now, the authorities of those countries, Nigeria and the Benin Republic, are putting finishing touches to ensure that those coup elements are apprehended and ensure that they are brought to justice. Yes, of course, Nigeria has continued to play a big brother role in Africa. Now, if not for the this Boko Haram and then years of Boko Haram and the insecurity in the country, which has overstretched Nigeria military to a very large extent. Of course, Nigeria's resolve at protecting its neighbor is still not conquered by the internal crisis and insecurity it has been facing for more than 2 decades now. It has continued to show pragmatism, and the political actors have continued to show pragmatism. Yeah, this is definitely we're going to continue to give lend credence to Nigeria's importance at the international arena. Nigeria is a big player, of course, while we continue to maintain that insecurity and internal insecurity and so many things have really stretched Nigeria military. But of course, those insecurity in a way is their blessings in a way, because it has been helping Nigeria to fortify its military, its arsenals. Now we have a lot of ammunitions and equipment that, of course, we wouldn't have if not for Boko Haram insurgency. So now we can effectively compete with bigger players in the continent like Egypt, Algeria, South Africa, and yes, Nigeria. I think Nigeria has fought country with the largest military might in Africa. Now, we have continued to play our role significantly in Africa, in Africa's affair. But of course, if not for the fact that the politics that was played during the Nigerian Republic military coup, which the Northerners said that yes, they won't want any form of attack on their neighbor because they see themselves as brothers to the Niger Republic. Of course, President Bola Tinubu was trying to ensure that he pounced on them. Now, continue to watch details of events in and around the